the current offensive, and its immediate effects. In recent weeks, Russian forces have launched a summer offensive in the northeast of Ukraine, particularly around Kharkiv, Ukraine's second-largest city. This new wave of attacks has seen Russian troops capture several villages along the border and exert heavy pressure on the weakened Ukrainian defenses. The offensive utilizes inexpensive but highly destructive glide bombs, intensifying the threat to civilian and military lives alike. Escalating conflict, the humanitarian crisis in Kharkiv. The recent escalation in the Kharkiv region of Ukraine has led to a significant humanitarian crisis, with thousands fleeing the intensifying Russian offensive. This essay explores the unfolding situation, detailing the military actions, the immediate humanitarian impacts, and the international responses to this deepening crisis. Displacement and humanitarian needs. The conflict's intensification has displaced approximately 14,000 people, with many fleeing to safer areas within Ukraine, including the central parts of Kharkiv city. Those who remain, estimated at around 189,000 by the World Health Organization, face significant risks due to ongoing combat and aerial bombardments. The humanitarian needs are growing rapidly, with basic necessities such as food, water, and medical supplies becoming increasingly scarce. Human costs and regional stability. Kharkiv's regional leader reported injuries resulting from overnight drone strikes, highlighting the indiscriminate nature of modern warfare and its profound impact on civilian populations. In a tragic retaliation, a Ukrainian drone strike into the Russian border region of Belgorod resulted in casualties, including at least one confirmed death. These incidents underscore the war's brutal reach, affecting lives across borders. Military dynamics. The fighting in and around Kharkiv remains fluid and fiercely contested. Despite heavy Russian bombardment, Ukrainian forces retain control of significant portions of the front line, including about 60% of Vovchansk, a key town in the conflict. The dynamic nature of the conflict indicates a protracted struggle with no immediate resolution in sight, as both sides deploy increasingly sophisticated weaponry and tactics. International reactions and support. The international community has expressed deep concern over the escalating violence and its humanitarian fallout. During an unannounced visit to Kyiv, Germany's Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock called for increased Western support in terms of air defense systems to help Ukraine protect its citizens from Russian aerial attacks. This plea highlights the broader geopolitical implications of the conflict and the West's strategic interest in supporting Ukraine's defense capabilities. Strategic implications. The U.S.-based Institute for the Study of War suggests that Russia's strategic objective in the Kharkiv region is to establish a buffer zone. This military tactic aims to prevent Ukrainian cross-border attacks and solidify Russian territorial gains. President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine has warned that the current ground offensive could be just the first wave of a prolonged and intensified military campaign by Russia. The situation in Kharkiv is a stark reminder of the ongoing conflict's devastating human toll and the complex geopolitical dynamics at play. As the international community debates the extent and nature of support for Ukraine, the immediate needs of the displaced and endangered civilians remain a pressing concern. The unfolding events in Kharkiv will likely have long-lasting impacts on regional stability and international relations, as each side in the conflict pushes for strategic advantages. The world watches and waits, hoping for a resolution that brings peace and security back to the region.